So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chance for a shot! Off the post! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Peter, is another Swede of Balkan heritage, and that automatically raises excitement levels. No surprise that he stated who his hero is. I think we're all well aware of that. And I think the playing styles are very different, though, and that comes as no surprise. This guy has got a...
Musiala! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cambiasso. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Conceição.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's hoisted clear. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kalulu. And it's Conceição. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Kulusevski. Musiala puts his foot on the gas, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kalulu. Conceição. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That has ended up in no man's land. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Locatelli. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Borussia Dortmund really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yildiz receives it in a good position here. Xavi Simons. And it's Serginho.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That has found him in acres of space. Kalulu clears. McKennie producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Conceição. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Simons. And that's and he shoots! Really well taken goal. First blood drawn. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field, number 30, Jonathan David. Number 10.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 20.
In once more.
Number
Bremer
13.
can get it there. Now it's Doué! Oh, the ball's it's fallen kindly here. And that would have been game, set and match.
Vinicius Junior really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Here it is, crossed in, and that's been repelled.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Openda. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Simons. Simons cross. Borussia Dortmund preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Bremer.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Milik. And here's Openda. Foot in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's really well cleared. He's one-on-one. Can he finish? He's got a goal! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
We'll be back stronger.
Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Borussia Dortmund